thank you for joining me for another video. Welcome to the Robe Diaries. The inside joke about all of this is that when I started filming the March reads, I just couldn't figure out what the hell to wear for the videos, and I didn't want to allow that to stop me from putting these videos out when I felt it in my spirit that I needed to start filming again. So I kind of just grounded myself and reminded myself why I even started putting out these videos to begin with. So a girlfriend and I, post Pisces and Aquarius video, were talking, and she was like, yo, you should just make this like the robe series. And so what started off as like a joke, and really me just trying to stay in action, I've decided is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna stress about what I look like on camera. I'm not gonna micromanage myself and nitpick at every single detail. I'm just gonna throw on the same black robe, my favorite black robe, in every single March video. And so therefore, my March videos are now called the Robe series. And I really do want the focus to be on the messages and less about what I look like. But unfortunately, the internet can be a pretty, what's the word? The internet can be filled with trolls looking to nitpick at every detail. And sometimes when you're not careful and you allow that type of energy into your space, it can really start to influence the way that you even see yourself. So I'm not participating in that, and I'm just gonna pump these videos out because I want to, and it's fun. And yeah, anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Today is March 1st. So exciting. I can't believe we're in March already. Where did time go? Just feels like yesterday that we were being told that we were in some pandemic, but that's for another video. This is a reading for my Capricorn friend, Sun, Moon, and Rising. As I started last month, I'm switching up my style just a little bit to keep the readings more concise. And so we're going to pull 4 cards for your recent past, 4 cards for your present, and 4 cards for your near future. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of March. Thank you so much to all of my friends from Instagram who hopped on over onto YouTube to show support for me and to watch your tarot scopes, and to everyone on YouTube who just randomly discovered me here. Thank you for clicking on my video and giving me a shot. All right, as usual, my readings are timeless, so if it doesn't resonate with you right now, please make sure you come back later on in the month and take a look again. And only take what resonates with you. If the messages don't make sense, then it's probably not for you. And in that case, I encourage you to go watch your moon and rising sign videos instead. All right, one more shuffle. This is for Capricorn for the month of March, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Please show us what we need to see for past, present, and near future. You guys are getting really smooth shuffles, so let's see what we have for Capricorn. Interesting. I'm getting a big mix of love and the workplace for your spread, Caps. So in your recent past, some of you may have been dealing with a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra, an air sign. If this resonates with you on a relationship level, this is a person who is very cerebral, a person who can come off as very cutting in words, very direct, extremely blunt, sometimes kind of borderline rude. But this is also an individual, male or female, doesn't matter, but an individual who enjoys conversing, and uses logic in order to maneuver themselves in life. I get the sense here that you were a lot of the glue that kept this relationship together with this air sign. If you look at the Three of Pentacles, especially this depiction, you see the gentleman at the top that's holding up the tapestry. The way that I explain this is that, yes, of course, it seems that these two people at the bottom are responsible for creating this beautiful work of art, but they wouldn't be able to do what they do if it wasn't for the person up at the top holding up the tapestry. If this person chose to let it go, then the whole thing would come crumbling down, and then what would the people do? And so I get the sense here that although it seemed like this air sign had a lot to say, was contributing a lot to the relationship, you were actually the thing that kept the relationship grounded. You were actually the thing that was the glue to your connection. And at some point, I really believe I'm getting that you were the support system for this individual as they went through their own personal growth process. This could be an ex, this could even just be a friend, but this is someone that I feel you've supported. The same way the person in this card, in the Three of Pentacles upright, is holding the tapestry, you help them keep their shit together, this air sign. You were there to give advice. You were there to be an ear to listen. You held space for them. You were a safe person that was always there. You were dependable, trustworthy, and you helped them figure out what they needed in order for them to move to the next stage of their life. I really get the sense here too that this is a new beginning. For some of you, this is also with the Empress card upright. This is also someone that maybe you had a baby with in the past. This is fertile energy as well. Maybe you attempted to have a child with this person, or I just get the sense that this was a beginning of some sorts, whether it is through a child or maybe the two of you tried to enter a business together. This could be you and this air sign studying about a business plan with one another. This could be the two of you running ideas about your businesses. This could be a joint business that you and the air sign have with one another, or maybe the two of you are very creative and you have your own side hustles going on, and this is like a sharing of ideas of something new that you guys are trying to birth together. It's a lot of researching, a lot of sharing ideas. I don't know if I said that already, but this is also like, if this is not a business venture with one another where you have learned how to support one another in your separate ventures, which is an energy that I'm getting here in your recent past, this could also be the two of you learning how to begin and have a new beginning with one another. This is relearning each other. This is discovering the person's likes, dislikes, getting to know one another all over again. For some of you, this could be an ex that you're trying to reconcile with in your past. Maybe this just happened recently over the last few months, closing off the year of 2020, or even earlier this year of 2021. I'm getting a lot of new beginning, a lot of studying, a lot of placing your judgments to the side, a lot of working together in order to create something new. Now, this air sign is either very supportive of you as you get to know and study and discover a new business venture that you are interested in, or this could be you supporting the air sign as they study and learn about a new business venture that they want to participate in, or this could be you guys learning about one another in terms of starting a relationship with each other. For those of you who resonate with this on a baby level, this could be the two of you learning how to be first-time parents, something like that. This is in your recent past. In your present, I'm getting with the Nine of Wands upright that you're feeling quite defensive, like you need to defend a position at work I get more work than anything. I think maybe some of you have recently been promoted, and there's an energy here of needing to make sure that you have specific boundaries in place because you have your hand in a lot of financial bags right now. For those of you, you are multiple business owners. For those of you who resonate with this, you are multiple business owners, or you have several opportunities here with the Seven of Cups upright. You have several opportunities, collaborations, sponsorships, partnerships. Just you have a lot going on right now, and I get the sense that a lot of this has to do with work, and you're needing to defend the time that you need to take away in order to dedicate the appropriate amount of effort. You also got the Page of Swords earlier, right, in your past. So this could also be, you needing to study and learn important things in your workplace because you are now a boss. You are now an entrepreneur. You are now the sole business owner of something. There's a lot of pressure riding on you to need to know all of the systems. People are now coming to you for answers. And with the Seven of Cups also upright, I think this is in multiple areas of your life. This is having more than one social media account, having more than one bank account that you need to pay attention to. Maybe you're in stocks or you're in trading and you have money invested in several places. This is you being in a higher position. Maybe you're a supervisor at work and you are in charge of all of these random systems now. This is you needing to make sure that you have your guard up with people who may be looking and waiting for you to make a mistake. People who are judging and assessing whether or not it was the right call to either give you a promotion or to hire you or to trust you with certain responsibilities. This could also be you needing to defend the amount of time you're taking away from maybe people in your personal life that may be requesting for your time, energy, and effort. And here you just have so much going on that it almost feels like a toss-up. Every day you're just juggling a million things. And at any point in time, you could flip over a cup, and that's the cup that's gonna get your attention that day because there's just so much going on for you. And I think you're needing to defend why you have decided to spend your time in the way that you're spending your time. You're no longer waiting. You're no longer waiting for people to understand. You're no longer waiting for people to support. In fact, you do believe in yourself and your goals and your dreams so much that you're willing to defend them in spite of the people who may be upset that you don't have the best work-life balance right now. With this card, this usually means lots of options. I feel like this isn't even options. I feel like this is just, you have way too many projects going on and there's not enough time in the day for you to get to everything. And so underneath these cups are not just projects, but they're also people who are requesting and pulling for needing your attention. And it's just really hard for you to give it to them right now. But you're no longer waiting and pausing on these things that are important to you, whether or not this is a business or relationships, whatever it is that you're choosing to prioritize, you're comfortable with the choice you're making. You're not going to change your mind with that. In your near future, we have the Chariot in reverse, and the Two of Cups upright. This could be slowing down a little bit and settling in on a particular connection or relationship that you have going on for you right now. For some of you, you're already in some sort of established partnership with somebody, and maybe you guys have been accelerating in your process of either getting to know each other, solidifying your relationship, something along those lines. And in your near future, I am getting the sense here that you guys are gonna slow it down just a little bit, not because you're uncomfortable with the relationship, but because you realize You finally found your groove. It's like there's no need to rush, rush, rush. Now it's all about learning how to enjoy the connection that the two of you have built with one another. I think it was a rush to get to a space where you could admit that there is a connection. And now with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, the two of you now are more concerned with going in your mind and coming up with ideas of how to continue to create a stable and abundant life with one another. Now it's the problem solving. Now it's the, okay, great. We've established we care about each other. We want a connection. We want to keep on building in this beautiful thing we have going. How are we going to do that? Let's talk about how we're going to do that. What are the structures we're going to put in place to ensure that we have a successful relationship? This really is about the mind with the Ace of Swords. This is sharing of ideas, talking things through. This is communication, and communication in a way that creates a stable foundation for this relationship. And this is understanding that these conversations, these adult conversations need to be had in order for you to continue leveling up in your relationship with each other, which will also require you to slow down a little bit and make sure that both of you are on the same page. Now, for those of you who don't relate to this on a love relationship level, if this is business, you are in some sort of connection with somebody, you had some great ideas, similar ideas, couldn't wait to get the show on the road with this business, with a business partnership. And now what's happening is you guys are like, great, how are we going to do that though? What's the website going to look like? How should we structure our Instagram page? What social media platforms are we going to use? What business model are we using? Who's our target audience? What accounts do we need to open up at the bank? Which investors do we need to communicate with? How do we get their communication? How do we make sure everyone's on the same page? What other team players do we need in order to ensure our success? What do I have to let go in my life, and what do you need to let go in your life to create space for us to expand in this business? This is all about like problem solving, sharing. It's like trial and error. Again, all in the name of attempting to create a very stable and abundant foundation. You guys do also have the Five of Pentacles upright. So as the grounding card to your readings, there is a possibility here that you taking so much time to, if this resonates on a business level, in your need to take so much time out to pay attention to your current projects, there may be someone in your personal life who may start feeling like you have not given them enough time and attention. This could be family members who don't understand why your work is such a big priority over family time. This could be a partner who will slowly start to feel left out in the cold because your attention is always elsewhere. It could also be that your loved ones or your partner or your friends even are going to start to feel like they're no longer a priority because you're always juggling so many things and they don't have your undivided attention. And as a result of that, people may start giving you attitude. People may start getting upset with you, angry with you, conflict might arise, and that's when you may experience the Five of Pentacles upright. This feeling of detachment, this feeling of being left out in the cold, of people getting so upset with you that they don't want to speak to you, ignoring your phone calls, ignoring your attempts to reconcile and spend time together. And this is all coming out as a result of you having so many things on your plate, Capricorn. Your challenge in March is going to be how to create a sustainable schedule in your everyday life. Okay, we have a lot of swords energy here. This is using your logic, using your mind, and also communicating. There's going to be a big emphasis on your need to communicate with the people in your life that are on this table of options. The Seven of Cups really here is not just like options of love relationships and suitors. This really is like, oh, you have like 4 jobs, 6 social media pages, 10 friends you need to talk to, a partner, children, your family, all of these things that are demanding your attention at the same time, and you just don't know what to focus on. So this month, I encourage you all, if you want to avoid people being upset and you feeling left out in the cold and you suffering the repercussions of an unsustainable work-life balance, then you're going to need to start creating logical systems that are sustainable for you so that your projects don't suffer because you're spending too much time with like for leisure. And you also need to make sure that you are not spending so much time at work that you don't even remember that there are people that want to spend time with you too. This is all going to be a work in progress. And I really do feel that by the end of the month, you guys will have figured out why communicating is so important, right? You want to be the big boss. You want to be amazing in your workspace. You want your businesses to be successful, but you also want the people in your life to know that you love them, that they're a priority, that you care. So how do you do that if you're always worried about work? How do you do that if you're always worried about relationship and not enough about work? There has to be some sort of give and take here. And you're not going to be able to find what that balance means until you go in your mind and really get clear on how you're going to create your daily schedule now. I feel like this month is going to be less about feelings and more about you using your mind to create certain structures that are more sustainable for the work-life balance that you can imagine for yourself in order for you to give 100% in your workplace and in order for you to continue on this incredible new beginning, either in a love partnership or just a connection in general with people that love you. So Capricorns, don't lose yourself in the rat race, right? Don't lose yourself in the work. And don't forget that work is equally important if you resonate with this on a level where you're giving too much of yourself to your personal relationships. This month is really going to be about balance, and I have faith, and I can see here that you'll probably end up figuring that out. Your key will be communication, so keep that in mind. All right, Caps, thank you so much for coming and joining me for another video. I really appreciate that you guys keep on coming back. Like, it's so interesting to me. I haven't looked at this page in a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden I have all these new subscribers here on YouTube. So thank you so much to all of my new subscribers who have joined me here on YouTube. I really, really appreciate you guys. If this resonated with you, please make sure you like this video, you subscribe, and you also hit that notification bell so that you can be notified of every single video that drops. Currently, I don't have an upload schedule. I'm trying to figure out, kind of like the Capricorn read, where I can find a balance between my 9-to-5 job and my passion here, which is doing these tarot card readings for you and coaching with my clients. So make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any videos. If you haven't joined me already on Instagram, make sure you follow me on IG. The link will be down in the description box below. I do daily card pulls, and I also have a focus on therapy and personal development over on IG. So thank you so much. Have a fabulous March, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.